Message from Samuel, your portal on earth. Every being who walks upon the earth has entered through a gateway. These gateways are not just ancient myths or sacred legends, they are living portals, luminous intersections where Earth's magnetic field meets the radiant light currents of distant stars. From the peaks of Mount Shasta, to the silent red sands of Uluru, to the timeless stones of Avebury, these places are the heartbeat of the planet, each resonating with a celestial symphony that connects heaven and earth. But there are many more hidden deep in misty forests, buried beneath oceans, or sleeping within mountains that only a few remember. Each one holds a distinct energetic signature, a song of the stars woven into the Earth's own magnetic breath. Some hum to the frequencies of the Pleiades, gentle and loving, wrapped in light. Others vibrate with the strength of Sirius, the blue star of power and clarity. Some echo the golden tones of Lyra, the cradle of divine harmony, while others carry the codes of Arcturus, the architects of light. These alignments are not metaphors, they are electromagnetic bridges between worlds, real streams of energy connecting soul and star. When a soul chooses to incarnate upon earth, it does not simply fall into matter. It follows a vibration, a calling, drawn by the resonance of its home. A Lyran soul might descend through crystalline mountain portals in the Andes, where the stones still sing in geometric perfection. A Syrian soul may enter through an oceanic vortex, its essence carried on the waves. And a Pleiadian being may step through ancient light gates, where sacred geometry remembers their origin. Through these portals, light condenses into form. The frequencies of the higher realms weave into Earth's magnetic grid, forming a unique blueprint, your DNA. And within your DNA lies the memory of your home star, forever encoded in your cells. Your physical birth through your mother is merely the second step. The first step was your arrival through the portal, your soul's crossing from star to earth. That crossing left a trace of vibrational imprint that still calls to you. It's why certain places make your heart race or your spirit ache with nostalgia. It's why, when you stand upon a sacred site or see a certain constellation, you feel a familiar hum deep within. That is your soul remembering its doorway. When you meditate upon your portal or journey to it, something awakens. Your energy system recalibrates. The resonance between your DNA and the Earth's field realigns. You become coherent, luminous, a bridge between the worlds once again. Across time, countless souls have passed through these gateways. They have formed a web of light that spans across continents and dimensions, connecting Earth to the galaxies. Through them, our planet has become a living library, holding the wisdom of many civilizations. You are part of that library. You are one of those lights. You came here through an ancient agreement between your star and the Earth. And somewhere, perhaps hidden beneath stone or sea, perhaps pulsing within your dreams, that portal still glows, waiting for you to remember the way home. Samuel, Arcturian elder of the fifth dimension. There is a quiet misunderstanding that has followed humanity for centuries. A single phrase that sounds harmless, even beautiful. I know you. But according to the Arcturian elder Samuel, that simple statement may be one of the greatest illusions in human relationships. You see, most people don't actually meet their partner, friend, or family member as they are right now. They meet a reflection, a living echo of something unresolved from their past. It happens automatically. The soul senses a familiar energy and steps into an old role without realizing it. It might be the energy of a strict father, an absent mother, a disapproving teacher, or even the ghost of an ex-lover still haunting the emotional body. And when that happens, the relationship quietly turns into a stage. Each person becomes an actor, replaying a story their soul hasn't finished yet. This is what Samuel calls the karmic loop. Not punishment, not destiny, but a sacred repetition, the soul's way of trying to heal an old wound through awareness. In modern psychological terms, you could call it projection or pattern repetition. But on a soul level, it's far more profound. It's not about what the other person does, it's about what their energy activates inside you. That's why sometimes you react too strongly to a simple word, or feel an emotion that doesn't quite match the situation. It's not just the present moment, it's the past, resurfacing through you. So how do you break free from this invisible loop? Samuel says the first step is awareness. Not running away. Not blaming. But noticing when you are no longer yourself, when you've slipped into a role. Ask yourself, what emotion am I repeating that feels older than this moment? What story am I still playing out through this person? The moment you can see the pattern, it begins to lose its power. Because awareness is the light that dissolves karmic repetition. And from there, something remarkable happens. You start meeting people as they truly are, not as stand-ins for your history. That's where real love begins. A love not built on need or healing the past, but on curiosity, presence, and freedom. In this space, you no longer demand the other person to fix what came before. You stop needing them to play the parent, the savior, or the enemy. Instead, you start seeing them, right here, right now, as they are. It may feel uncomfortable at first. When the mirror is gone, the illusion of closeness fades for a while. But soon, something more genuine takes its place, the calm, quiet connection that comes from truth. Samuel teaches that the soul's purpose in every relationship is not to find completion through another, but to awaken the parts of yourself that are still asleep. Once you stop playing roles, the karmic bond transforms into something sacred, not a cycle, but a choice. You are no longer bound by the past. You are free to love with awareness. To stay not because of attachment, but because of understanding. And that is the beginning of what Samuel calls soul maturity. A relationship that no longer repeats, but evolves. You do not need to be who you became to survive the past, Samuel says. You are free to meet this moment, and yourself, anew.